Hi, this is Gary with MACMOST.com. Let me show you how you can pretty easily record your Mac's screen with your Mac's internal audio as well. So I've done a few videos in the past that teach you how to record your Mac's screen, but also get the internal audio. Without that, the only audio you get is from your Mac's microphone if you have that selected. So you can narrate what's going on your screen, but if the things that you're showing actually have their own audio, like music making software or a video you're playing back, it won't record those into the video unless they happen to be playing through the speakers and your mic picks them up, which isn't going to get you great quality. So today you don't really need a third-party extension to be able to record the audio that your Mac is generating. You can do it, but you will need a third-party app. The app I'm going to show here is OBS Studio. You'll find it at obsproject.com. And this app's been around for a long time. Lots of people use this app, not just on Mac, but on Windows and Linux for streaming video. In fact, I use this app when I stream live versions of MACMOST to YouTube. And you can also use it for screen recording. And its screen recording isn't limited to the audio from the microphone. Let me show you how to get it. First, you go to obsproject.com. You choose macOS, of course, and you choose the Apple Silicon version, provided you've got an M1 Mac or newer. There's also a version for older Macs. So you're going to download it like that. And then it's a fairly straightforward third-party download and install. It'll go to your downloads folder or wherever you have downloads set to go. And then you'll open it up and it gives you the old drag and drop install. It gives you a shortcut to the applications folder and you could drag the app to it. It's the same as opening up your applications folder in another window and dragging this app to it. Then once you've got it installed, you run it just like you would run any other app. I'll search for it here in Spotlight and run it. Now, the first time you run it, it's going to ask for permissions. It needs permissions to record your screen, to record from your camera, to use your microphone, and so on. So just go through the steps and grant the permissions. You'll at least need screen recording, of course, in order to record your screen, but you'll probably need all of them if you want to play around with more of the features of OBS Studio. Now, you can have multiple profiles, so you can have one set up, for instance, for streaming, one set up for recording tutorials, one set up for something else. So you can customize how OBS works in each of those situations. We're just going to set up a default one here for screen recording. So I want to optimize for recording, not streaming in this case. And then I want to go and set the resolution for the same as my display. So I get a screen recording that matches the display pixels. For frames per second, you can leave it at the default or you can set it to a hard 30 if you want. Now, once all that's complete, you've got a basic profile here with one scene in it. You can have multiple scenes. Imagine, for instance, if you're recording a video and you want a scene with you on camera, another scene with the screen, another scene maybe with a second camera from the side, that kind of thing. But here we're just recording the screen, so we just need this one scene here. Now, the scene has to have some sources. The only source it needs is the screen. So we're going to click the plus button here and add macOS screen capture. You can add macOS audio capture, and that would capture the audio on your Mac without the screen. But screen capture will capture the screen and it will also capture your Mac's audio. Now we're going to click the plus button here and notice that I can go with display capture, window capture, or application capture, similar to how you might capture using the built-in tool. We'll capture the entire display and we'll choose the main display here. We'll choose yes, show the cursor, and we'll choose hide OBS from capture. So we don't see OBS, we see what's behind it and it won't kind of get in the way. And then we'll click OK. If you find these videos valuable, consider joining the more than 3,000 others that support MACMOST through Patreon. You get exclusive content, course discounts, and more. You can read about it at macmost.com/Patreon. So now we have macOS screen capture. Now notice here under Audio Mixer, we've got our microphone and it's recording that. Now, if you want to record your microphone while you're doing the screen capture, then leave this alone. Otherwise, you could simply just mute this, bring the volume all the way down like that, or maybe you want just a low microphone capture. It's up to you. Then you've got the volume for the screen capture. So this is what's going to record the audio as well as the video. We're going to want to test this out. If it's working, we should have something going on here when we've got audio playing on our Mac. So let's start off by going to System Settings here, and then we're going to go down to Sound. I'm going to play the alert sound, and let's watch this meter carefully. You can see it indeed shows that it's capturing that audio. Let's go for an even better test. I'm going to go in QuickTime Player and open up QuickTime Player, and I've got a video playing here, and you can see it here. It's being part of the screen capture. If I play this, it should capture the audio from that. So you can see it was indeed capturing the music in the background of this video. So now our next step is to set up what happens when we record. We've got settings right here at the bottom right corner, and we want to go to output. So we've got streaming and recording output. We are recording. So let's check that out. Recording path is where the video is saved to. So it's now going to the movies folder. You can browse and select another location if you like. You've also got recording quality, recording format. Like for instance, let's just set it to a straightforward MPEG-4 file like that. We've got the video encoder. You probably have different options there depending on your Mac, and audio encoder as well. So you've got a bunch of different things you can customize. It's not really needed to customize any of them just to get started here, but do note where your recording path is so you know where to find the video. So now we'll close the settings here and we'll give this a try. I'm going to click Start Recording, and then I'm going to play the video bit, but I'm also going to go into GarageBand and play something live just so you can see it recording the audio that's being generated on the fly. And now I'll stop recording like that. So now I'll hide OBS and I'll hide the QuickTime video here, and I'll look inside of Finder, my home folder in Movies, and there is the video. I'm going to double click it and it'll open up in QuickTime Player here. And I could see I capture there the video playing, me going over to GarageBand, and most importantly, I could test it out to see whether or not it got the audio. And there you go, a simple, straightforward way to install just this one third-party app that's well-known and well-trusted and be able to record your screen now with audio of any video you play, of any sound effects inside of apps. Do note that you still may not be able to record audio in some situations, especially when there's some sort of protection on video being played back, like in the TV app or on a streaming service. So you can, and you really shouldn't use this to get around copyright. But for recording what it is you're doing on your Mac and having the sound as a part of it, it's great. Plus, OBS can be used for so much more. There's a lot to explore there. You can record your camera at the same time. You could have different scenes that arrange different elements and have titles and graphics and all of that all in a live environment. And you could stream that out live, for instance, over YouTube. So it's a really popular app for doing that. So once you get OBS working for this, you may want to experiment with doing other things with it as well. Hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching. Want to know about every new MACMOST video each week? Sign up for the absolutely free MACMOST email newsletter at macmost.com/newsletter.